DJ Sly, DJ Sly Tay, 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 DJ Sly, DJ.
Oh man, woo!
Getting hot in here. It's getting hot. Getting hot.
Oh man, we got my girl TiaCorine on the line with us right now. What it do?
What's happening?
Man, chilling, man. Hey, I love that song right there, man.
Hey,
That
thank
need
you.
to be a single. That need to be a
Hey,
single.
man.
What's up?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Man, one time for everybody tuning in with us, we live and direct right now with TiaCorine. Tia, how you feeling today?
I'm great. Every day I'm great. It's great. It's great.
Good, man. Go ahead and tell everybody where you from, man. And a little bit about yourself.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina is where I'm from, born and raised. 34, that's where 34 Corine come from, because we call Winston-Salem Trayfo. So,
Trayfo?
yeah, 34, Trayfo.
Born and raised, man. Man, I was going through your bio and doing my homework, and I noticed a lot of interesting things in your bio that I was really amazed about, man. And I want to start it off. Your parents, as you was growing up, man, your parents, they played a lot of music. And I know with them doing that, that had to be a big inspiration for you to do what you're doing today, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
So tell us about how was that growing up, being so young, just listening to music? What was your mind thinking?
I was just like, I want to do that. It like I could crash, stop. It just made it inspired me. It was like, wow. When I heard the music and just how soulful it was, and it just used to touch me. I just used to imagine myself being that person, like being that singer and having that crowd and people looking at me like that. And so, when I heard the music, I'm just imagining myself like being there. So, yeah, it was very inspiring. Like it just helped me to be who I am today. Honestly, it's crazy. I don't know. I just knew I was gonna be like. I just knew I was gonna do this.
Also, you're no stranger to music because you also took flute and piano lessons. Tell us a little bit about that. How was that?
Well, it's crazy because in I think this type of class, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just play an instrument. And all the instruments that I wanted to play, they weren't available, so I had to choose the flute. And I ended up loving the flute. So I went from playing the flute from all the way from 6th grade to high school. And then in high school, I took a piano class, and I ended up loving the piano. And so I was just doing both.
Now, I also seen that you started doing your performing and things in the 4th grade. So
yeah.
You was really young. You wasn't shy to get out there on stage like that?
Yeah, I was, but that's what I wanted to do. Like I told myself I wanted to be a singer, and so my dad was just like, well, it starts here. Like, if you're going to do something, you need to go all the way. And so, you got to let's do it. Just do it. And he encouraged me to do it. And I was so scared. But once I did it, once I got up there and started it, I was like, I kind of felt like home. It was like, well, I'm up here now. Got to finish. So.
Now, you're also, you had the opportunity to open up Young Dolph, Project Pat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stunna for Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you doing things that a lot of people want to do. So how was it going out to hit this big stage to open up for those type of artists? And
yeah,
the big crowds.
The Young Dolph one and the 2 Chainz one was like a surprise. Like I didn't know I was doing that. I didn't know. So I literally just got thrown on stage, and I was like, no. But then I had to think like, this is what I'm going to be doing. So I do it or I don't. So I was just like, I gotta be 100% every time I do something. So whatever, right before I got on stage and they were like, yeah, you have to go up. I was like, fuck it. Cause this is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life. So I gotta just be okay with it. And it always turned out good. Like, I don't know. The Young Dolph one was crazy. It was a sold out show. And like, everybody was really fucking with me. And I cried after that one because I was like, dang, I just did that. And people were really like fucking with me. It was crazy. The 2 Chainz one was the same way. I was told I was not performing.
You was not performing?
Yeah, I didn't know I was performing. Like, they were like, I was like, oh, y'all gonna surprise me? And they were like, nah, we just coming here to watch. And so next thing I know, Son's like, come on. I'm like, bruh. Then he started playing my songs. I'll hurry up and run up there, and it's packed again. And I'm like, yo, this stage is the biggest stage I've been on. It was huge. And I was like, all right, well, this is my time to learn how to work the stage. Like, that's a big thing. You got to learn how to work the stage on every stage you go on. So I was like, shit, I'm about to work this shit. So I did. It was crazy. Like, it was crazy. I killed it. Like, I don't know. It just let me know, like, bro, I kill everything I touch. So, you know, I'm made for this. I'm unstoppable.
Now, I see the single, you released this single, Lotto, and this single, Lotto, gained the attention of a lot of DJs and different people, man. Tell us about this Lotto, because we gonna play it too, if you don't mind. But just tell us about this Lotto and how it took off for you and changed your life.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I first recorded it, I was like, you know, it's a cool song. I didn't really like it like that, but I played it like a few snippets on my Instagram, and a lot of people commented on that one. It was like, yo, you need to drop that. It's fire, drop this. So I'm like, I mean, it's all right. But when I dropped it, it just like, it took off. Like, I only had like 5,000 followers, and I just started going crazy. Like, I had more views than I had followers, like in the matter of 24 hours. And so that happened. Then I dropped the video, and it went even more crazy. And then this is when TikTok was starting to get popping. Someone made a video on TikTok of the song. Oh wait, before TikTok, it got started playing on the radio in Winston. It started playing on 102 Jams.
Wow.
That was crazy because it was a whole mess because everybody was spamming B-Dot, who was like the radio host, and he DM'd me like kind of mad, and we ended up started talking, and then next thing you know, he was like, yeah, that's not how you get your song on the radio and all this and that. I'm like, well, how I do it? You know what I'm saying? What's the correct way? And then next thing you know, that same day, he told me, that's not how you do it. My song got played on the radio that night. And then it was strong for about 2-3 months. Then, like I said, TikTok started popping. Someone made a video on TikTok to my song. They hit me up like, yo, it's blowing up. You should get on TikTok. I kind of ignored them. They hit me up like some days, a week later. It was like, no, it's going viral. Like, you need to go check. I was like, all right, bet. So I go and check, and it's like thousands and thousands of videos. And every day it was going up like 20K, like 30K, like 100K, 200K. I'm like, whoa. And the people, it's like 2 million views on a video, and like famous TikTokers was doing it. And so then it just went from there. Like, it just started going international.
So now, so after that happened, I know you couldn't even go outside anywhere.
Nah, I still can go outside, but you know, people want to take pictures and stuff. You know, people know who I am now. So yeah, it ain't got that crazy yet.
Okay. Well, for everybody that's tuning in that might not know about Lotto, they probably like, man, what are y'all talking about, man? We got to go ahead and play it if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, go ahead and drop that thing.
All right, here it is, man. TiaCorine, Lotto, she's snapping. See why now? I see why everybody was going crazy, man. You snapping. Like,
thank you.
I mean, your lyrical play is real crazy as I listen to your music, man. Like, it seems to me like you've been doing this for a very long time.
I've been practicing. Like, I had just started dropping music like 2 years ago, but I was practicing for a while, you know. And I'm just a quick learner, you know, just me loving music and stuff like that. And I feel like just me being a visual learner, it helps my music a whole lot because I can see what's going on. Like, I create the picture, and then putting the words together is the easy part. Yeah. Because there's so many different types of words, you know what I'm saying? You can use any word to describe the picture. So, you know, as long as I can see it, then the words come like nothing.
Now, upon you doing music, you're also a mother. And not only are you a mother, you also have a college degree.
Yes, sir.
You ain't playing out here in these streets, man. And as I was reading about your journey, you took a little break from school, but you did not let that stop you. You know what I'm saying? You took your break, you went back, you like, boom, I'm gonna do this thing, and you got your degree, man. That's real major, man. Tell us about that experience. What made you want to go back?
I kind of just knew what I wanted to do. I feel like that helped me a lot, just knowing what I wanted to do. But when I was in school the first time, I changed my degree like three times probably, and I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do. And just one day, I was at work. I was working at Foot Locker, and this lady, she had a son. Like I think he was in a wheelchair, and he only wanted to wear like a certain type of shoe. But we didn't have his size, so I was like, well, I got to get this bread, so I'm about to finesse this junk. So I guess I'm just really good at talking to people, so I was able to get him out of his comfort zone and had him try out like some colorful shoes. And she was like, you know, after it all, she was like, you are really good with working with people and helping them get out of their comfort zone. You would really be good at like something like physical therapy or something like that. And I was like, you might be right. And so when I looked up the classes that I needed for that major, I was like, wow, I do love science. Like I like science a lot. And so that's just, I was like, actually, no, I could see myself doing that. Like I would actually be interested in this. And I already knew some of the stuff that I needed for that major. So I was like, well, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's how it happened.
Yeah, that's dope.
School, and you know, a lot of people was telling me like, yo, you can't go to school and rap and be a mom. You gotta choose one or the other. You wanna be a rapper, you just gonna be a rapper. And I was like, no, that's not true. Like, I don't know why people say that. Like, why people want to limit themselves. I was like, I can do both. I can do everything. Like, why I can't? Like, who's to say that you can't do that? And I just thought it would be dope to show my daughter, like, you know, you can follow your dreams and still get a degree and still I don't want to say do it the right way, but yeah, you don't have to short yourself. So
yeah,
you know, that's how it happened. I just wanted to be great. Like my dad was always telling me, you're gonna do something, you're gonna do all the way. So that's how I looked at school too. Like if I'm gonna be in school, I'm gonna also make good grades. I'm not just gonna be here just to pass. And so yeah, you know, I'm real competitive. So just seeing that my classmates are getting good grades, I was like, I wanted to get better grades. And I wanted to flex, like, yeah, well, I got a job. Oh, yeah, I don't have a job. Y'all can go home and study all day. Like, I'm studying at work. I'm doing homework on a work computer. I'm not even supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
So
you said any means necessary.
Yeah, I was getting it in. I had one of the, I was working at a hotel. I was a front desk agent, and I had one of the guests, like, helping me with chemistry.
Wow.
Yeah, like, you know, because I was taking chemistry 1 and 2. And you couldn't get anything less than a B. So, you know, I was killing jump, man. I was killing jump.
So inspired,
and I'm working
11:30.
Crazy,
all
man.
the young ladies that's watching us right now, that's going to watch this later on YouTube, man, listen to my homegirl Tia. She just gave a very inspiring and touching story right there. That's some real stuff, man. With what you just said, you're going to change a lot of people's lives with that, because, you know, there's so many people out here that don't think that education is important today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.
Important.
So
and not just to get it, like to really succeed and excel and not just to be average, you know.
Yeah. I got more music. I got which one you want to do first? We got Mine and we got Get the Strap.
Hey, play that Get the Strap. Everybody been playing Mine, but a lot of people really like Get the Strap. You can play that Get the Strap.
All right, here it is, man. TiaCorine, Get the Strap.
It's great, scribbling it, ooh, wait, another bra, yeah, they want me to do my so I take, you want me to rush for the limit anyway, steady losing like a wave, killing, like it's
Say,
Cross me, I'ma bust a cap in
it
it.
is that.
Make a knock me,
It
don't
is
let me get a strike, cause I'ma cross me, I'ma
I'm a
bust a
bust
cap
that.
in
It
it.
is that.
Make a
Take that.
knock me, don't let me get a strike.
Pussy nigga, hold on, let me take
Don't
it.
let me get a strike.
Pussy
Don't let me get a strike, cause I'ma cross me, I'ma bust a cap in
it
it.
is that.
Make a knock me, they can't see
Feel
like a
like a
blast. Give
blast,
me the
and I
uphill,
feel like a bad. I feel like I'm a last. It's under the good of cause it's a lad that I got the man and everyone is sad. It don't go what if you become a bad. It is what you can really bad. That's the bitch bad. It's one on the glad. It's fucking with a bitch you a mad. Just ride that nigga in that bitch a lad. I was playing first in your bitch ass gas. You pull up on you to go get the bitch ass. I put my hand up for that nigga gas. And when that nigga call the cat. Yo.
Cross me, I'ma bust a cap in it. Make a knock me, don't let me get a strike, cause I'ma cross me, I'ma
I
bust
thought
a
about this
cap
cat.
in it.
Then it's that.
Make a
Nigga,
knock
we
me,
know
don't
we
let me
don't let
get a
me get
strike.
that.
Don't let me
Don't
get a
let me get
strike.
a shot.
Don't
It's
let me
that.
get a strike, cause I'ma
Think about nigga,
cross me,
cross
I'ma
me.
bust a cap in it. Make a knock me.
Hey, hey, hey. Get the strap.
What?
Let's go.
What? Man, is that really you?
Of course, of course, of
Man,
course. It's
you ain't
always me,
snapping.
100%.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Your life gets to change.
Thank you.
If it ain't already changed,
It's changing, but soon it's about to be a different type of change.
yeah, it's getting ready to be a different type of change. Like you was going in on that get the strap.
Hey,
Tell us about that. How was you? You must have really been feeling it that day when you went ahead in the studio to cut that.
it's crazy because I made that before I made Lotto.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I made that before I made Lotto. I wasn't even gonna drop that song. I performed it a few times and like some performances, like some underground performances, and a lot of people went crazy and they hit me up like, "Yo, what's that song you performed? Like, you need to drop that." And I don't know. My people was like, I sent it to Arnold, and he was like, "Yo, you gotta drop that. That junk is crazy." And I was like, "All right." I don't know, man.
So there it is. You brought up Arnold. Tell us about how you got the eyes of Arnold, because that's the same label as Lil Baby, and not Lil Baby, but Da Baby. The same label as Da Baby. So that's huge in its own. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For somebody like that to notice you.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he was just watching me. I mean, we from the Carolinas, so he probably probably heard the song spinning a few times, and you know, my Instagram was popping, so he just DM'd me and was like, "I'm watching you," and I was like, "What?" Like, I was like, "What? Who is this creepy man talking about he watching me?" So I went to his page, and then I was going through his pictures, and then I realized that he's the baby manager, and so you know, a month went by, and he hit me up again, and then we got on the phone. And
Yeah.
then went from there.
Wow. Wow. That's real big. That's real big, man. That's amazing, man. So now you got the attention of Arnold. So is it more work now?
Oh yeah, it's always been more work. Now it's even more work. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
a lot of stuff you got to do.
so how many hours sitting in the studio a day?
Like recently, I haven't been in the studio a lot because I've been doing like trying to push my project and traveling and doing music videos and working with other producers. So, but before I get in the studio like every day. Right now, because I have a studio in my house, so right now I'm in the process of trying to get a better mic because I made all that music on like a $70 mic.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
not a
you know
good
what
mic
they
at all.
always say? It's not about spending a bunch of money. It's really the person. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
People
right.
people think like, oh man, I'm gonna go spend all this money and get the top notch. But it ain't about having the top notch. It's about your skills as the individual. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
so that's dope right there. Like if you would have never said that, nobody would have never known. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, now I'm in the process and they're like, yo, we gotta up your stuff, man.
All
So
right. Let's go ahead and get into this mine. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here
Looking
it
for my
is.
charger.
TiaCorine mine.
Ooh.
Crazy. The transition, the whole damn track.
This is
Crazy.
crazy.
Just start out having you bouncing, man. I don't know. Oh, man, that's.
I deserve more credit.
You definitely deserve more credit, man. Those two crazy bangers we just played right now.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Tell us about this song, mine, and working with Sonny. How was that experience for you?
It was cool. I went to the studio to go work with Slay the Monster at his studio at Sunny Digital Studio in the process of making a song with Slay the Monster, which is called Ballin'. Sunny Digital walks in. He's like, "Oh, you TiaCorine?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like, "I've been trying to work with you." I was like, "Oh, word?" He's like, "Yeah. How long you here for?" And I was like, "Well, I'll probably be here till like Sunday." So he was like, "Oh, well, if you're trying to work, like, let me know." I was like, "Well, I'm ready right now." So he's like, "Well, take my number. I'm gonna text you tomorrow and tell you when to come through." So I'm like, "All right, bet." So he texts me. I come through. The first beat he plays is mine. He's like, "Yo, do you know how to record yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I engineer all my songs." So he's like, "All right, well, you about to record yourself because I don't really do that." And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know how to work Pro Tools, and cause I record on Logic. So he was like, "Well, you about to learn today," and he taught me how to work Pro Tools within 10 minutes, and then I just engineered the whole song, and then that's how it happened.
And you pick up quick.
Yeah.
God, Leo, it took you 10 minutes to pick up the line and record it, bro. It takes some people hours.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. No doubt, man. Tia, I definitely appreciate you taking the time out your schedule to chop it up with us, man. The conversation was definitely real. What can we expect to be looking out for?
So I'm supposed to be dropping a video probably like tomorrow. So it'll be to the second song on the EP, which is called "I Know You Know." It's like KIKYK. I got a song with Isaiah Rashad coming up. We shot a video for that. I got a few songs with Kenny Beats, but we'll be dropping one of the songs probably in about a couple months. So just be expecting more visuals, couple of Lucy's, and then in the first quarter, I'll probably be dropping my first album.
All right, man. When it get time for that first album to drop, first quarter, you got to make sure we get back on the horn again and chop it up. Hopefully this COVID will be over with and we can get you down here in Augusta. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So the people can touch you and all the good things. So
yes.
Most definitely, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all follow TiaCorine. It's right there. Follow her right now. Do you got any other names for your social networks, or is it all TiaCorine?
So I got Twitter, which is Tia TiaMFN Corine CORINE. So it's Tia. The MFN stands for motherfucking. So somebody so regular TiaCorine, so I had to do something. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter too.
All right, there it is, man. Once again, man, we appreciate you. We wish you mad success. Hey, you're going to be a star. Just remember who told you first when you get to hitting them real major stages now.
Look, I told myself first.
Okay. That's right. You told yourself first. I'm third or second. I'll take that. I ain't mad.
You gotta be third because then my daddy told me second.
I'll be fourth because your mama got third.
Yeah. You really probably like, don't do it. Not this way.
Hey, I ain't even gonna worry about it no more.
I'll keep you in mind. I remember.
All right, man. Once again, man, thank you so much. We appreciate you, all right?
For sure. Thank you so much for having me.
Man, anytime. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
All right, there it is, man. My girl, TiaCorine, man. Make sure y'all follow her, man, and support her music. And go get that 34 Corine right now, because that's all I'm bumping on my phone. You dig? We out.
DJ Sly, DJ Sly Tay, DJ Sly, DJ Sly.